Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer, Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. Thank you very much for tuning in. And this is Fashion Notes. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful weather, sunshine, flowers in your garden. I have a beautiful garden, thanks to my husband who works very hard so we can all enjoy it. While the warm weather is with us, we will have to look about what's in now and what we must have. Of course, you are not going to replace all your wardrobe. We can mix what we already have with perhaps some accessory to update the look. Color is everywhere. Let me talk a little bit about color from history. For example, let me start with the red. Red is the color of power, anger, fire, passion. Bishops' robes are red. The red dye was more precious to Aztecs than gold. King Louis XIV declared himself the only member of his court to wear his red heel shoes. Many designers use red, starting with Valentino, and Japanese designers use red for the new black. Vivienne Westwood also used red to inject energy and drama in her collection. Yellow, dramatic yellow, is often seen as a color of good life. In Egypt, yellow is the color of mourning. In Japan, it signifies the courage. Blue. Blue is the color of the sky and the sea. Blue suggests coolness and serenity. Blue sky inspired hope and good cheer. White is a crisp, fresh, and right for summer. White is definitely the new black for spring and summer. White suits, white dresses, white pants, white tops, white skirts, and yes, white shoes. And we are going to wear it right now. White can be elegant, especially if it is embellished with lace or crochet. White works nicely with other neutrals, colors like navy and khaki and red and black. One of the must-haves for spring, the little white dress. What is good about the dress? It is a perfect canvas to put your personal style with accessory to go with. This is the clothing you want to wear on a cruise, tropical beachy, and even nautical in combination with red and navy. What we are going to see is the return of the shorts in different lengths and styles. For instance, there is a trouser shorts for the office, or as a walking shorts, cousin of the Bermuda shorts, which come just below the knee, at the knee, or just slightly above. As far as bathing suits, thin color, lots of color, prints, graphics, flowers. There is a style for everybody's shape, and I'm sure you will find something exciting to look fantastic on the beach or pool, especially if you accessorize with a big straw hat, cover up, and interesting bag. I guarantee you will look smashing. So now let's go shopping. Happy shopping. Yeah, you can see I'm surrounded with beautiful people, still or alive. And I have a very interesting guest. He is the owner of the wig shop in downtown Fairfax. It's called Bravada. You probably saw it passing by. Now you will know more about it. And Mr. Kevin Lenach is the owner. Thank you, Mr. Lenach, for coming here today and showing us all these beautiful ladies with the wigs. And we are going to have demonstration also of the wigs. So you will see what we mean when we say wigs. You know, the wigs are now new technology, of course. They are very light, they are beautiful, they are you know, lightweight, and you can change your look from redhead to brunette, or so that you don't have to go rush to the hairdresser and you say, oh, I just feel today I need to be red, and then you kill yourself for doing that because it's really not what you really wanted. This way, you just come to the salon and try on and be redhead for a day, or brunette, or blonde. So, Mr. Kevin Lanahan is going to, welcome to the show, and he is going to explain all about the wigs. I just want to mention one thing. The bravada means the courage. And there is a big meaning about that. This is the name of his shop in downtown Fairfax. Is that right, Mr. Kevin?
Yes, Olga, and thank you very much for having us on your show today.
Our pleasure.
Bravadas does mean walking forward with a pretense of courage, and it's basically it's a made-up word where we put a feminine declension on the word bravado, since most of our business is for women.
And of course, you know, he was in beauty business for very many years, and you know exactly what women want today. They would like change, they would like to do it because of the fashion, because they would like to do it because of the medical reasons, of course. And that's his shop is, you know, place to go and to see, and they have lots of privacy there, and you can pick, you know, what you like. And of course, you know, they have a very qualified people that work there, so they can really assist you, and also they can, you know, tell you what is good and suitable for you. As you can see, we are surrounded by wigs and also the live model, and another live model. She's going to demonstrate how you can wear the wig. There is a way that you can, you know, how to put it on. Is that right? Okay, well, she is a beautiful blonde. I don't know if she's blonde naturally, but she looks blonde to me. And this wig, I would never think this is a wig. I would never guess this is a wig, but this is perfect. But they come in natural color, I mean natural fiber, or
Yes, Olga,
natural, and also synthetics one.
That's correct.
Which are easier to take care of?
Generally, the synthetic is easier to take care of, and it's also
Do they look
lighter
more
weight.
natural or not? Or can you, when you see the wig, do you think, you know, I can tell this is natural or this is synthetic? Can you tell or
No.
not?
The short answer is no. It's very difficult to tell the difference
This
between
is a good
synthetic
answer.
and human hair. Really, the way I can tell, and I'm in the business, is
Yes, of course,
I can tell
but
by
the
feel.
regular people?
I can touch it and feel it, and frequently human hair is softer than synthetic material, but otherwise it's real hard to tell.
Are they permanently set or not?
Both the synthetic is very much permanently set, although there are some ways there are some styling options on them, and there's some new fibers coming out that do allow for some changes. We are taking advantage of the same fiber technology as in the clothing industry. It's always being researched and advanced.
Which colors are most popular today? Like, you know, like in fashion, I'm sure that, you know, also the wigs come, you know, in this season there are more redheads or, you know, more blondes. So what is selling right now? What is the most popular color that you did see?
We're definitely doing more red.
Oh,
And
red.
One of the things that is a lot of fun in our shop is
So
women
it's
will
not
come
the
in.
blondes have most fun.
No, I mean, a lot of women will come in, they'll want brown, we'll put a red on them just to see if it works for them. And it's not for everybody, it doesn't go with everybody's skin tone, but there's some people that just look stunning in red. Never thought about it before in their life, and they'll walk out with red hair.
So this is the good about the wigs. You know, you just go there and try on. Let's say you want it to be red for a few days, and then you put on and you look, you know, amazing. And then you can do your permanent if you want to. But of course, you know, this is very beneficial for people that really have to have a hair, like, you know, medical reasons are very important. So please let's see what other. So me, you know, I would like to show as many wigs as possible. Can you show us
Sure.
the
Katie,
wigs?
Yeah, Katie
Let's
has
see.
a three-quarter wig on.
Three-quarter. Uh-huh.
And so that's her hair on the front, but in the back, and Amy's going to
Wow.
remove it. You'll see.
She sure do look different with she
It's an
sure look
instant change.
different. You know, I'm very impressed. This is a beautiful wig, and I would never think this is a wig. You know, it looks so natural.
Right now, Amy is putting on a wig cap, and this is something
Oh.
we put on everybody that comes in our shop, as much for sanitary reasons as for anything else.
Uh-huh.
But it also holds the hair in place. This way, people can try on several wigs. It's just like going to a shoe store and having to wear a sock.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. That's good idea. Well, let's see how she's going to be, how she's going to look as a little light brunette. Let's see, light brunette. Or how do you call this color?
We actually have it is a light brunette. I mean, it looks like color 10. There's some, you can see some red and see some light
Yeah,
in
it has a little touch of a little reddish, but it's very pretty.
Yeah, and
too.
now this one is a 100% human hair wig,
Uh-huh.
and under the right
So
circumstances.
can they be set, you know, or
Yes.
you know, you have to take care of them? And how do you wash them?
It's actually easier than your own hair is. I mean, the curl is in there as a permanent curl.
So the curls come back?
Yes, definitely,
Uh-huh.
definitely. You know, you can.
Okay, let's see another wig. You know, so you can see how she can change her look with the different wigs. She looks like a different person. So your significant other can, you know, enjoy you more because you're wearing, you know, you look like a different person. Let's see. This is like a definitely reddish, and it has a little bangs. Uh-huh.
Wigs are a definite fashion option, and it provides instant gratification.
Oh yeah, this is really pretty. I like this on her. But the blonde that she had, you know, before, it was, you know, I would swear that was her own hair because it's very pretty.
Now, this is a very popular type of material that this particular wig is. It's a combination. It's a blend of human hair and
And
synthetic.
you have little here something that you can, how do you wear this, for example, on mannequin here?
This is for women that have had pretty much total hair loss.
Oh.
And it's something that's real easy to wear underneath a hat.
Oh, you wear a hat. And then,
Correct.
oh, I see. Oh, this is interesting. And this is, I can see on this mannequin, this is kind of a knitted bottom.
Right, and this sort of, and I'll take it off here, is it's called an integration piece, and what
So if you
can
have
do-
some of the hair, so you
Right.
just put on top.
you'll pull your own hair through this.
Oh.
And this is really wonderful for women that have that want to add more volume to their hair.
That's right.
Add more hair.
Uh-huh.
It's also can provide instant highlights or
I
instant
see.
lowlights.
Uh-huh.
And these are available in all the colors and lengths.
And look at her now as a blonde with the short hair. This is really very stylish too. Very, very stylish. I like it. It's very nice. And you don't have to worry. Just put in the morning and you are all set to go.
Right, and
You
that's
don't
a
have to,
shake and wear style.
Shake, Interesting. This is very interesting. I like, as you said earlier, it's good for traveling. You put in your suitcase and, just shake it up, put it on, and you're all set to go out. You don't have to, fuss it, to wash and dry and put the curls and all of this. Yes, as you can see, what you can find in our neighborhood, because you probably did not know that this shop is existing. It's called Bravada in downtown Fairfax. And you can certainly go there, and they have a private room, and you can try on different wigs and different style. And also, they have a very qualified staff. They are hairdresser, and they can tell you this is good and this looks good on you, or you can change many different style and colors and see how you feel. And we are running just about out of time, and I would like to thank my guests with all these live and still mannequin today for coming and showing you beautiful new styles and wigs. And I hope we see them again, and I hope you go and visit them in Bravada in Fairfax City. But don't you go away. We are having another guest. She's a jewelry designer. You are going to enjoy that. And I hope you see, go to the shop again and look what they have. They have a wonderful, wonderful things. Thank you, Kevin, very much.
Thank you, Olga.
And thank you, Amy and
Katie.
Katie, that's right, for coming today. And, they brought all these wigs today so you can see and enjoy. And thank you. And don't go away. We'll be right back. As I said before, I have another guest, and I hope you are still tuning in so you can see my beautiful, beautiful guest and her lovely jewelry design. As you can see on the table, I don't know which piece is the nicer than the other one. I would like you to meet my guest. Her name is Patty South. And she's sitting on my left, and thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
She took time from her family and work to come and show our viewers how beautiful jewelry she's making. She is originally from south of France, and she grew up in Africa, in Cameroon. And somehow she found her way in America, married to an American, and she decided to make jewelry. How did you decide to make jewelry? Because you are a painter originally. I saw her most beautiful painting in her house. They are so lovely. And so probably I'm sure that her painting and the travels, that she takes picture and then she paints the picture that she takes when she travels. And then she decided one day, well, did you just decide, let me make jewelry for yourself? Or you just happen to have some beads and you just put together? How did you start it?
Just started as a hobby.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was making jewelry just for fun, and she got me hooked, and started making more and more jewelry with her.
Now you will probably work more than she does.
I do, actually I do. We're trying to expand a little bit. We started mostly with the Venetian glass because of my European origins. That was very important to me to bring
something from
something
Europe.
from there. So we have the Venetian glass that comes from Murano, and the Swarovski crystal that comes from Austria. And everything is mounted with sterling silver.
So this silver is not going to tarnish?
No. If you see silver that's just a little bit darker, it's on purpose. It's antiquated.
So yes, it will look more like a vintage.
Exactly. And then I moved on to the stones, the natural stones, which is really what I like the best to work with. Mostly coral, and then turquoise.
As you can see, the coral comes in many different forms. It's not one that me are just used to it, with the little spiky one.
Right.
They come in different shapes, so you can hardly recognize coral these days.
Exactly.
And what kind of beads you are wearing? I like that, color. It's very.
This is coral. Also,
that's a coral.
It's coral. So you have coral that comes in the deep orange. And then you have the pink. You have the which is mostly the
very
coral
polished
color, the salmon color, and then you have the green, and then the orange, which is called the banana coral. It's just fascinating to see all those different
shades of
shades. Yes,
coral.
Exactly. And I love colors. And that's what I really
and
enjoy
it goes
the most.
also with any color that you are wearing. You don't just update your look with the pretty jewelry, the plain something that you are wearing, and you instantly get glamorous look.
Exactly.
Oh, that's very pretty. I like this pink, as you say. This is also coral.
Yes, it
the
is.
Pink, and they come in different shades. And this is here on the table Venetian glass, what she said. And also they come in different colors and sizes.
Right.
And how do you get idea to, for the design? Do you think about something, or when you see, you just start putting together and whatever comes out?
whatever comes out.
I see. This is a real artist.
I just usually take a sample of beads. I try, work with color, similar colors, of
Yeah,
course.
to go together.
And I do different arrangements, and whatever seems right, then I stop and I keep it. As long as it's not looking right to me, I'll undo it and do it again.
So are the lengths about the same, or do you do like some shorter, some longer?
Pretty much the same.
Same.
Sometimes I add a little drop, like on this one here.
Oh yeah.
But it's mostly, the same length. It's meant to wear with, a business suit or a nice evening dress, or, pretty versatile.
Do you have sometimes, people to say, would you make me, I have a green dress, I would like something with the green, like a custom something?
Absolutely. And actually, I had a friend who was getting married, and she asked me to make her jewelry to match her wedding dress. And it turned out beautiful. And of course, she had just one of a kind jewelry. Nobody else was going to wear the same one.
So and mostly one on a kind, aren't they?
Yes, they are all one
so
of a kind.
So you're sure that nobody else is going to wear the jewelry, because they want one of a kind. I remember, seeing you had some kind of the pearls. You didn't bring it today, and which I was very impressed. The pearls that you did.
Yes.
And you mix pearls with the silver?
Yes, I do.
They're so precious. That something like that will be suitable for the wedding, I think.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly the style that I made for her, with white pearls and on the sterling silver on the chain.
Oh, that's magnificent, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't bring it today, but these colorful things are pretty. But also we have a model. Let's see what she is going to wear, and you tell us what kind of stone this is.
She's wearing the turquoise with the lapis in the middle, and it's mounted with sterling silver. Those are little drops of turquoise.
Oh,
very
this
pretty.
Is very pretty. So you have a bracelet, earrings, and also the necklaces in turquoise. They're pretty, with the silver too.
Yes.
Very pretty. Thank you very much.
They're little
it's
drops.
Really lovely. Lovely. So how do you get the idea? Just, by working, putting together things, or?
Yes. I kind of go from paintings to jewelry. So if I'm working on a very colorful painting, I will take a break, go to the jewelry, and do something.
Oh, that's good. So when you get tired of working with the jewelry, you just, go and paint something.
Yes.
Oh, this
yes.
is wonderful.
I always do it at the same time.
I don't know how do you have time to do both things, because, you have to take care of your family, and, I'm sure lots of chauffeuring, to do.
all that.
So which is, so probably work at nighttime, or?
I do a lot.
Are you mostly productive at the nighttime?
I do, mostly at night, and also during school hours. When I'm not volunteering at school.
Yeah, when you have a most, attention to your work.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and also you look in your pretty garden, these flowers, and have another idea. Can we have more of the things, because she brought so many things. I like this Venetian glasses. What about the clasp? Do you buy ready-made clasps, or?
I do. Well, I buy the piece, and I mounted it. I mount everything together. I buy all the findings, the sterling silver findings, when I go to beach shows. So all the different pieces.
I can see there are different clasps that
yes.
you use for your jewelry. Most of them, they are not the same, which is, interesting. And especially they are one-of-a-kind pieces. So, when people buy something, get from you, it's something unique, and they know they're not going to see on anybody else.
That's right.
Can we see a model, please? What kind of stone is this?
She is wearing a red coral necklace.
Oh, this is coral in the red. Can you imagine color?
It's gorgeous.
It's really gorgeous.
For the
gorgeous.
Summer,
and it has a bracelet too, earrings, and
it's with
necklaces.
Lovely. Silver beads that have a little bit of copper in the middle. It's very unique.
So you use copper instead of silver.
No, it's just those beads in
Oh,
particular.
beading is
They
copper
have a little
beads.
bit of copper, so it gives a different,
And
kind of
also
detail.
silver beads.
Yes.
Very pretty, interesting. Thank you very much. And you have a bracelet to match this Venetian glass, a matching bracelet and matching
I make earrings.
I see. Which stone is your preference? Which one is your favorite when you work?
The coral.
Coral?
It is definitely my favorite.
Because it's unusual. I never seen like a coral in pink and in such a different shapes.
I love the different shapes, the colors. It gives you lots of choices, as you know.
I'm
as far
sure
as,
they have lots of choices. They're beautiful.
look at like this one. It's got little drops, just little drops of coral. You've got oval.
And do you always make necklaces, or the whole set, or just sometimes just the necklaces or just the bracelet?
I usually make the set.
Sets.
I find that my clients
They like
usually
more,
like
to have the whole set.
buy the whole set. Yes.
As I always said, our neighbors are doing wonderful things, and I hope you enjoy these beautiful things. And I would like to thank you very much, Patty, for coming today and showing us beautiful things. And I hope you tune in again. We are on the air first 2 weeks of the month, Mondays and 10 p.m., Wednesdays and 2:30 p.m., and Friday at 9 a.m. And I hope you enjoyed the show and enjoyed this beautiful, beautiful jewelry and my guest. And hopefully, she will come back some other time with some new exciting design. And I hope, you tune in to see our next show with more exciting guests and things. And thank you very much for watching. This is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes. Thank you. Bye-bye.